Go! Stop it, go! Hi everyone! How are you all doing today? Hello Starstein, hello. Today we are going to be playing Purple Soft's eroge Aoi Tori, and we are playing the English version. This may be a long stream because I want to get to like one specific scene. I want to get to like the end of where the trial version stops is where I want to get to. But it really depends. I have been working on a thumbnail for the past couple hours, so my hand is already a little sore. I forgot to eat lunch. But I had a granola bar. Hastily eaten before stream. I had a granola bar. That's probably why I'm losing so much weight. Hi Neko! Hi! Welcome! Thank you for coming. It always makes me happy when I see people. 今日はね、パブルソフトのエロゲー、アイトリアやるよ。でも残念ながら今日は英語版だよ。I have an announcement, a good announcement. Okay, a good announcement. Ark is not here, so I can talk about it. I can talk all about it. So I have an original song. Some of you may have heard of it. I've been working on this song since like April, March. A long time I've been working on this song. I've had these lyrics in my pocket for a long time. And that's actually how Ark and I met. I needed somebody to do angel dust for me. And if it weren't for this song, then my eroge project would never have happened. Or, would never get to the stage it is at now. It's not done yet. I wish it was done. But if it weren't for this original song, then we wouldn't have met, and then this whole eroge project would have never happened. Because I've been thinking about this eroge project for a long time, at least a year. And I was like, or maybe not a year, but like however long I've known about Has-Been Hotel, I was like, I really want to do like an eroge. Wouldn't that be fun? Ooh, I could do like paper dolls and all that stuff, and I could do the voice acting. But this was before I knew about stuff like I need a programmer and I need like user interface and all the voice actors and stuff. But it wasn't until I met Ark that I realized that, hey, maybe this could actually happen, and it's all because of this original song. This original song is Angel Kuma song. Yes, the ever cringe Yume Joshi ship. Me and Angel Dust. This song has been through a lot of ups and downs. So many ups and downs. It's been delayed, it's been redone and re-recorded a billion times. It's been caught in development hell for many months, but it finally came together. So I'm happy that this project can finally be released. I don't know when it will be released. I was thinking next Saturday or the Saturday after that. I'm gonna do a poll and I want you guys to answer. I want you guys to answer this poll, okay? No, not voting. I need you to answer. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, my toggles go a little crazy. Yeah, go answer. Please vote. I worked hard on this song. I worked really hard on this song. I cried a lot of tears over this song, literal tears. Blood and sweat went into this song. I know Ark worked very hard. I just burst into his inbox. Can you sing? And he was kind enough to cooperate which is the beginning of a wonderful collaboration. The music video is done, the mixing is done. I've been working on the thumbnail, like I said, for the past couple hours, and then I forgot to have lunch. And it's 4 o'clock already, so I should probably have an early dinner. So that's a 50-50. Come on, somebody break the tie. Somebody break the tie. I forgot what I was saying. So the point is that this song is pretty much done. I just have to figure out a day to debut it. And that was another question. Do you guys want the live premiere, or do you want me to just drop it? No, somebody break the tie, please. That was another thing. I'm just gonna type it in the chat. Do you want a live stream premiere? Hello, Aguario? I'm sorry if I butchered that. Hello. A lurker is always welcome. That's another question. Do you want a live stream premiere? Or do you want me to just drop the video and run away? I think a lot of people like the live stream because you get a chance for everybody to react all at once. My last song, the Poison cover, did not have as great of a turnout as I was hoping. And I was really sad about that. So, if you vote for the premiere, then I hope you come. Otherwise, I'll be sad. I'll be really sad. And I will cry. I'm gonna let there be a couple more votes. And then I'll do a second poll for the live stream versus just releasing it. Well, that's what's going on. It's been kind of a rough week, but I'm trying my best. I worked hard on it. I did work hard. This was a very expensive song. This song was at least $1,000. It was very expensive. I had to pay ARC. I had to pay for 5 different illustrations. 5 different illustrations. Mixing, extra mixing because there's a second vocalist. Music video. This was a very expensive song. Very expensive. So I kind of want to show it off a little bit. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But I still want to show all my effort that went into it. I mean, I'm still not 1,000% satisfied, but ARC says it sounds good. I played it for a couple of early viewing listeners, and this anonymous listener said it sounded good. ARC said it sounded good. So, yeah. I kind of wanna show it off a little bit because I worked really hard. I put so much effort into it. And even now, it's a little bittersweet because I still wish I could have made it better. But it's not gonna be perfect. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm always dissatisfied no matter what. No matter what I do, I always think, I could have done that better. I could have done that cuter or more, I don't know, sung better, I don't know. Anyway, but I worked really, really hard. If there's a premiere, you'll be there. Oh, thank you, Neko. I know you're working really, really, really hard. I really appreciate it if you could take a day or an hour. Not even 10 minutes and watch it. That would be really great. All in, yeah. It was very expensive. It was really expensive. That is why also my commissions are open. I'm sorry, I hate to bring it up. I hate to be a broken record, but they're also open. If you're interested, you can check mine pinned. That would be wonderful. If anybody's interested, I'd love it if I could recover what I made. Or not what I made, what I put in. What am I saying? I would love it if I could make what I put into the song. Kind of balance it out. I mean, there's not going to be a profit, but I would love it if I could break even. So I could not be negative 1,000. Yeah, let's see. There are 5 illustrations. They're about $85-$90 each. And then the mixing, there's a lot. There was a lot, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you all watch it and you like it. Please like it. Please like it. I put so much effort into it. Please, 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 please like it. Please like it. But you know, I put lots of effort into it. So that is a testament of how hard I worked. Even if it's not perfect, I worked really hard. So that will be sometime this month. Yeah, looks like 75% want the 14th and 25% want the 21st. It sounds like you guys want a premiere. You'll think about it. You think you'll like it? I hope you like it. I put so much effort into it. I worked so hard. I literally cried over this song. I really need you to like it. And I'm sure Ark feels the same way because he worked hard too. Don't listen to him when he says he can't sing, okay? Don't listen to him. That's slander. Slander and lies. I worked hard. Everybody worked hard. So that's coming up. That's coming up probably on the 14th. I need like the last okay from the music video maker person, and then I will make a music waiting room for the music video. Or I'll just drop it at midnight. If you guys don't want a premiere, I'll drop it on the 14th of midnight. And I worked on that I worked on the thumbnail for like a couple hours today because I want it to be perfect. I worked so hard, and you know, I'm kind of nervous about releasing the song. Well, to be honest, I expect to be like crucified by the fans, the has-been fans. It's not even gonna be a blip on their radar, but if it is, then I fully expect to be like crucified and called out and canceled and whatever, because it's like, you can't ship yourself with Angel Dust. He's gay. I don't care. I don't care. Love triumphs over all. I don't care. The power of Fujoshi. It's important. Nothing can get in the way of me and my beloved Angel Dust. Yeah. Cringe. I am cringe, but I am free. I don't care if it's cringe. Let me live my life. So yeah, that's the big announcement. I've been working on this project for a super long time, very long time. So please come to the premiere, please. That would be nice. I would also like some commissions, but I don't want to be greedy. I already asked so much from you guys. I need to be better. I need to be a better VTuber. I need to be cheerful and happy all the time and be entertaining for all of you. That's what I need to do. Okay, so let me get a drink of water, but I wanna chat with you guys a little bit before we start the game. How are you doing? What are you up to? How have things been? I don't know. Tell me about things. Memento, hello! I have an original song coming out probably on the 14th, so look forward to that. I worked really hard on this song. I worked very hard, so please come to the premiere. Let me get a drink of water. Alright. Okay. So, if you guys don't want to chat, then we can just jump right into the game. But let me have one more poll. I want you guys to answer this poll while I play the game. Okay. A lot of working. Oh no! I'm sorry, working is no fun. You just got back, so you're off for a month? That's pretty nice though. Easy job, just time consuming. That's even better. Yeah, I've been going to Bear School. I've been going to Bear School. And it's really hard. We have so much homework. I have more homework to do after the stream is over. I have homework as soon as the stream is done. Wow. I'm not looking forward to it one bit. But I have to be a good girl and study. I also have a big test coming up on Friday the 13th. It's a big test. So I'm really, really nervous. So please wish me luck. I gotta study. I gotta study and do lots of homework. That's what I have. Okay. Well, why don't I get started on the game? I'm hoping to reach a specific point. I'm hoping to reach a specific point in the game. But I don't know if we will be able to. Margarita ne, ohayo! Otanjobi omedetou! Pachi pachi pachi! Gomen ne, shiranakatta! でも本当に誕生日おめでとう。どんなケーキ食べた？どんなプレゼントあった？教えて。僕はね、実はさ、新しいオリジナル曲出るよ。来週。だからね、楽しみしてね。見てくださいね。この新しい曲は僕と他の声優さんもいる。とってもワクワクドキドキ。I have to wonder who scheduled tests on the bad luck day. I don't know, somebody with a bad sense of humor. Chief Rob, hello! I'm happy you made it. Hi. I was just talking a little bit about an original song that is coming up, probably on the 14th, if all goes well. I worked very, very hard on this song, so please look forward to it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get started now. Hi, ちょっと待って。とっても嬉しい？いや、僕も嬉しいよ。ちょっと待って。これはどっかな？ How's this? No, too small. How's that? Too big! How's that? Not good? That okay? That's okay. That's okay. マーガリットネの誕生日はとってもいい日だったかな？青い鳥、青い鳥、青い鳥、こうやって。パープルソフトウェア！パープルソフトウェア！青い鳥。OK。今日はパープルソフトのeroge青い鳥をやる。でもいつも通り今日は英語版だよ。ごめんね。この前にメアリーちゃんと悪魔と電話したよ。フミさん聞いてくれてありがとう。来週はね、僕はオリジナル曲出るよ。僕と他の声優さんと一緒に歌って、このオリジナル曲はとっても頑張ったよ。だからね、ぜひ見てくださいね。来週 来週新しい曲。曲の名前は、どうかな、日本語は何かな。まあ、後で教えてやるよ。You had a cake that was sold at a convenience store. コンビニのケーキか。コンビニのケーキ。どんな味？チョコレート？バニラ？イチゴ？僕はイチゴとバニラが好きなんだけど。The present was a toy! Plastic model. どんなモデルか。どんなおもちゃ。ガンプレかな。グラジキットかな。フィギュアかな。でも本当に、おめでとう。Live premiere. Everybody wants a live premiere? Okay. Then that's what I'll do. And I'll have to tell Ark. So hopefully he can attend. I don't think he will be able to, but I'll let him know. Okay. Last time we talked to the devil and we had Mary on the phone. 前にね、メアリーちゃんと悪魔と一緒に電話した。ちなみに、メアリちゃんは吸血鬼。でもみんなもうしているだろう。Alright. Nothing has changed on the surface. 全然変わらないよね。かな。But suddenly, I'm even more aware that Mary and I are alone together, and it's making me embarrassed. 二人きりだからそんなに照れちゃって。恥ずかしくて、女の子と一緒に二人きり。
よし、じゃあお夕飯だね。
You made breakfast and lunch, so I guess it's my turn for dinner. そうね。何か食べたいな。Oh, and lunch was great too, by the way. Thank you.
You are welcome.
なんで英語 Why English? You're welcome. Why in English? Why? I thank her again.
実はお夕飯も私が大体の準備をして。
What? She works hard. You have?
日が暮れるまで暇だったしね。
どう？
今日は天ぷら。
天ぷら！
寒いし、おうどんにしようかなって。
I want tempura! What a treat! Sounds really good. モンブランクのケーキ。そして、ガンプレ。そうか！どんなガンプレか？モンブランクは、どんな味？どんな味？これはチョコレートとバニラ？それともコーヒー？モンブランクは知らないけど、本当に大人っぽい味かもね。Sounds great. Very Japanese though.
イギリス人の血が混じってるって言うと、
Oh
料理の下手なのか
no!
ってよく言われる。
That's not true. I have some British friends. They're not necessarily bad cooks. That's a stereotype. Stereotype. Yeah, exactly. I've heard that stereotype used as a joke before, but it's not funny.
クリスマスにスターゲージーパイでも作ろうかな。
What is a stargazy pie? What is that? I've never heard of it. A what pie?
知らないなら楽しみにしてて。インパクトバッチリだから。
But what is it? Stargazy pie. Somebody look that up. What is a stargazy pie? Huh. I'm left none the wiser. What kind of dish is meant to blow someone's mind? Dialing back a bit, I guess I'm the savior of demon kind or something, huh? I sigh as I remember the earlier conversation with the devil.
私はそれよりも闇の王子って呼び方の方が好き。
Hello, Terrence. We just started playing Aoi Tori. Can't say I'm a fan of either.
絶対闇の王子の方がかっこいいよ。しびれる。
Let's set aside Mary's questionable taste for the moment. I guess a Prince of Darkness or whatever isn't too outlandish in a world where vampires exist.
あなたはあなたよ。
Mary says. Her smile is soothing me. With her being here, I don't have to go through this alone. And that lets me smile back. I'm so glad I met her. 本当に出会ってよかった。Stargazy pie is a Cornish dish made of baked sardines, along with eggs and potatoes. That actually sounds pretty good. I kind of want to eat that. Is this a visual? Yeah, it's a visual novel. Everything I play is a visual novel. It doesn't look cute. What? What doesn't look cute? How could you say that? I cook udon with Mary and then we eat together. There, can I pull up a little higher? Hold on. Let's see, how does that look? That looks good. Okay. It was hot and delicious. The pie, but it sounds good. I've never had a meat pie. My friend recommended it. Incidentally, my British friend recommended it. But I haven't tried it yet. It's like one of the frozen ones. I haven't tried it yet. I gotta watch it I gotta eat it while watching Sweeney Todd. The BGM really does fit the scene. They have really good BGM. I have the soundtrack, it's so good. After that, she had gone to gather some luggage she left in the town at the base of the mountain.
残念でしたね。あんな美少女と同居だというのに、自分のベッドの上で一人だなんて。
The cake is topped with a layer of cream made with chestnuts. Oh! 美味しそう。チョコレートみたいね。ガンプレキットはエントリーグレード144ラーガンダム。ほう、知らなかった。でもいいプレゼントね。何？電話した。What did you call me for? この古い電話 Look at this old flip phone. It's so retro. I love it. It's so retro.
リツ様の素性を語らなければ話は別に構わないのでしょ
I mind. Nah, talking like this is I mind. I smile despite myself. Kind of feels like I'm talking to a male friend, despite the obviously female voice. Not that I have any male friends to be sure, mind you.
せっかくですし
No!
テレフォンセックスでもしますか
No! I will get banned! 黙れ、アホ! Shut up, you utter imbecile! Ooh, getting mouthy! Nah. Hold on, where's the thing? Nah. Shut up, you imbecile! Nah! 黙れ! うるさい!
バトありがとうございます
I forgot! She's a masochist! He's just a masochist, I forgot. Really though, you're just calling to chat?
用のある話はするなと言われていますしね
Well, yes.
しかし今後ずっとですか
What? I think about it. No, just for now. I might need you for something later on.
そこがあなたが普通の神父と違うところだ
Yeah, you would think a normal priest would try and exercise. Huh? Exerciser? That means that memory's just an old phone. I forgot how to use it. You forgot? もう忘れちゃった。そんなに古くなんてないと思うんだけど。I had a flip phone for a really long time. I still know how to use it. The devil was laughing at me.
普通の神父も打算と効率は求めますがあなたは度が過ぎている何かあればあくまでも利用するその考えが悪魔的でありそう言われてすらあなたはそういう自分に安心を感じているでしょう
That's me? Not really. Are you attempting to discuss me here? I reach for the phone as if I'm about to cut the call.
おーっと失礼
Yeah! Boundaries.
メアリーという吸血鬼、何か変ですよね。
So she's the one you're calling about? Now that we've broached the main topic, I pick up my phone and stare at it.
だって女は吸血鬼なのに平常すぎるでしょ。
I think she's pretty great myself.
そういう意味ではありません。
いやー、ちょっとね、お腹が痛いよ。あんまり最近食べられなかった。ちょっとくるくる。配信終わっているなら後で食べるよ。お菓子食べるよ。でも今はできないよ。I know. Did no one ever teach you not to speak poorly of people behind their backs?
率先してやれと習いました。
I don't want to say it. 言いたくないよ。You need Jesus. You want me to help you convert?
神を信仰するくらいなら死ぬ方がマシです。
I feel the same way. Not bad, huh? I stand up and pour a glass of water from a pitcher. If you find Mary strange, then couldn't it be because she was actually human at one point? Not like you demons. Imagine 100 is pretty young for a vampire anyway. Nothing about her is particularly vampire-y to me anyway. Other than her inability to go out in the sun and the way she has a blood pact for dessert after dinner. The way she has to suck really hard on them because of her tiny little lungs is so cute!
女も吸血鬼の力は持っていますよ。ひどくオーソドックスなものを。
Yeah. Like what?
魅了の魔眼。
Oh, really?
そう強いものではありませんが、瞳に見つめられると、大抵の人間
That's cool. Can't she also turn into fog or a wolf or anything like that? She's not using them on me.
あなたには通用しませんからね。
She's not using them on me. I repeat myself more forcefully.
ですね。
The devil admits. Her reason for not using her powers isn't because they won't work on me. She didn't use them on me when I first questioned her on why she was trespassing. We talked it out. If everything's so normal with Mary, what are you saying is strange?
まともすぎるのがおかしいのです。吸血鬼というのは生き続けることに疲れているか、残酷か、凶楽を醸し出すものです。
Well, Mary is a good girl.
それが吸血鬼だ。
Like her master, huh?
吸血鬼らしい吸血鬼っていうのはね、生きることに飽きていた。
Mary herself had told me as much, but she still seems like an angel to me.
100歳というのは最も吸血鬼らしくなる転換期なんですよ。人の限界寿命と同じほどに生きて、だからこそそこからまだ生が続くのかとちょうど落ち込む時期なのです。
This completely refutes my suggestion that she was still young for a vampire. Maybe it's because she's religious?
そういう吸血鬼もいます。だがそれも吸血鬼でありながら自分の心は人間だと神にすがる狂信的で破綻した性格になりがちだ。
So what's your point? I can't see where the devil is going. I get that you don't like Mary, but if all you're gonna do is badmouth her, then we are done!
あの女が結果的にあなたの害になるかもしれないと懸念しています。
Are you worried about me? The devil takes a serious tone. Unsure of what it means, I cock my head. Mary is more likely to harm me than the devil? Is this one of those things where a demon's concept of harm is actually a good thing in human terms?
いいえ、人間的な基準での害悪です。
The devil's tone doesn't change. Seems to be truly concerned for me.
これがあなたの舞台なら、僕のような悪魔とのつながりは必然として説明がつきます。しかし、吸血 スキャストとしか
I really want to know who is the not the vampire. The devil. I really want to know who is the devil. Who is the girl? That's incredibly fatalistic. Are you a god doesn't play dice with the universe person?
悪魔を相手に神学者や詩人ではなくアインシュタインの言葉を引用してどうするんですか
Let me get a drink of water. Chop the misanoma. Apparently he was really religious, and then he compared math and physics to poetry.
本当に
I don't know. Don't act dumb. You're clearly aware it's true.
しかしあなたもとぼけているでしょ
In what way? The devil now sounds like they're enjoying this.
全てに意味とつながりがあると考えていたのはあなたもだし困難や苦しみを神の試練だと運命づけるのは神父の上等句だ
Hi, Elo. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. I am okay. It's been a bit of a rough week, but I'm trying my best, and I have an original song coming out really, really soon. So please watch it when it comes out. The premiere, I haven't decided, but it seems like lots of people want it to come out on the 14th or the 21st. So we'll see. Probably the 14th. So that's a big announcement. Please look forward to that. Other than that, I'm hungry, but I don't have time to eat. I gotta play a war game. But how are you doing? Let's go! New song! Yeah! Please look forward to it.
その場合悪魔の救世主にとっては死角になり得る
I see you. Hi, Jitsu! Hi! I'm glad you made it. I finally understand what the devil is getting at. If I really am meant to be the savior of demonkind, then why wouldn't God want to get me out of the picture? Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
リツ様の血液型は大雑把で気まぐれな言い方でしたっけ
I have no idea what my blood type is. I have no idea. I'm O, to be used by everybody. Although I don't think you can tell from someone's personality what their blood type or star sign or whatever is.
僕の考えすぎかもしれないというのは事実ですがこれだけは忘れないでくださいあなたは僕がどれだけ従順だとしても悪魔だからと警戒している
Why are you warning me?
それと同じようにあの女のことを警戒してください
I suspect that this devil wants to control me, and is therefore trying to make me doubt Mary, who seems wholly good. There's no harm in me harboring a little distrust all around, though. I take a sip of water and sit back on my bed. That's enough talking about Mary, I reckon. So what kind of power does this evil messiah meant to have anyway? I ask, not to turn the discussion to me, but to determine how dangerous these powers are.
どんなものと言いますか何かに限定した特別ではなく万能と呼ぶ方が
Like how Christ could walk on water or turn it to wine, and I suddenly stop, realizing the water from my glass tastes awful. Oh! Did it turn to wine? Wine ni natta? Mizu ga wine ni natta? Yeah! Turn to wine! I look down to see the usually transparent liquid has taken on a purplish hue. Literally water to wine. I see. I just had to think about it and it happened.
あなたが覚醒しない限りは微々たることしかできないでしょうね軽い念動力やタバコに火をつけるくらいはできるのではないでしょうか
Turning water to wine is a big deal. I don't smoke. I stare at my phone, which I'd just been holding. It's now Whoa! Now floating a couple of inches above my palm. I feel more like a psychic than a savior, or an illusionist with no trick up his sleeve.
スカートめくりに使えますね
It's kind of... I suppose I could.
何ですかその反応は
I also like how nothing gets done with these talks. He just looks like a deranged psycho talking to himself. He looks like he's on the phone. I immediately rebuffed myself for considering that to be a good idea. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I want to wake up early tomorrow and get back to my normal life. I don't need the help of a devil to wake me in the morning. I cut the call. Doesn't that look cozy with the fire in the fireplace? Silence returns, save for the crackling of wood in the fireplace. I crawl into the covers where I'm immediately met by the urge to shut my eyes, but hold out for a moment of thought. The devil has got me wrong. I'm no fatalist. I despise fate. People like to say that everything has a meaning, or that everything is connected. However, there are multiple ways to interpret this. Fate has two sides to it, process and result. It must be nice just to put down any result that comes your way to fate. I believe it was nothing more than God's will. But if we are to assume that the process is fate, and if we are then able to follow it and predict the result, then we've given birth to choice and consequently free will. If the connections you found lead you towards an undesirable result, then you can break them, seize the opportunity to form new connections in their place. Then you must suffer the weight and the pain of the fate you brought about. Say, I can barely hear you. I can barely hear her. I'm pretty sure you're the reason I think this way now. I can't accept that you were doomed to die, that it was part of God's plan for you. I killed you, and no one else. So now, I want to save people. I couldn't live with myself otherwise. Be it that I have to go against God, be it that I have to use demonic powers, I'm going to save as many people as I can. And now I find myself acquainted with Mary Harker. What reason does she have for coming home after 100 long years? How is she able to maintain that smile on her face in the face of an endless night? What truth lies behind it? Let me get a quick drink of water, ちょっとね。
吸血鬼らしい吸血鬼っていうのはね、生きることに飽きていた。彼女が人間の血を吸わなくなったのも心を入れ替えたとかじゃなくて、もういいやって思ってたんだと。
Now, what kind of blood does Mary drink?
それから文明が恐ろしいスピードで進歩して、どんどん街が綺麗になっていって、夜も明るくなって、いつの間にか私みたいなのがいても全然気にされない時代になってた。だから3日前に、ああ、それならもういいかなって。
Ah!
旅を
So
終わらせる気になった。
So I think maybe she's had enough too.
ここに戻ってくるつもりになったの。
Don't worry, you won't fail this time. I muttered to myself, now knowing my role. I shut my eyes. Winter nights are long, long enough for the dark to wrap us in its embrace and allow us peace from reality. Aoi Tori. The last day. I awake to the sound of my alarm clock the next morning. Good morning. I say out of habit as I sit myself up. It's 6 a.m. Technically morning, but it's still pitch black outside. I shiver from the cold as I get out of bed, get dressed, and then decide to head to the chapel. I find Mary offering up a prayer. I hold my breath and wait, not wanting to get in the way. About 10 minutes pass.
おはよう、リツくん。
Mary stands up, flashing a small smile. Good morning, or good evening, Mary.
そうだね。私の挨拶はこんばんは。もうすぐ寝るしね。
She looks over to the window. I'd say we have 30 minutes or so until sunrise.
朝ごはん、簡単なものだけど用意しておいたよ。
Thank you.
こちらこそありがとう。自分の作ったものを誰かが食べてくれるのっていいね。
Living alone makes you think that, huh?
自分のためだけの食事って面倒で手を抜いちゃうことも多いし、うまくできても味気ないからね。
Ah, me too. Seems like she's had a good day.
ちなみに今日はね、昨日の朝がお魚だったから、肉じゃがと卵焼きとインゲンを茹でたの。
I want meat and potato stew. That sounds so good. Sounds great. I smile and look over to the window again. Do you think we could talk a bit more before the sun comes up, Mary?
あんまり長くならなければいいよ。
I don't think it will. I walk over and straighten up in front of her. I actually ended up talking to the devil again when you weren't around yesterday. Not that we discussed anything we couldn't have with you around.
ほうほう。それで
I asked what I could do with my powers, and the devil said it was more like omnipotence than any particular thing.
万能ってのはすごい感じだけど、抽象的だね。
Mary reacts in much the same way I did, which causes me to smile. Right? Having just one specific power makes it much easier for people to comprehend.
そのたった一つの力を工夫して、頭を使って大変な問題を解決する
Like a
みたいな展開がいいよね。
like a superhero? Yeah, I guess. I had a feeling she was the kind to prefer more simple methods of storytelling, and it seems like I was right. But it got me thinking, out of all the powers that could be described as omnipotent, which one would be miraculous enough to rule over demons? Mary raises a finger to her mouth in thought. To rephrase it more simply, what power would be miraculous enough to describe its wielder as a messiah?
口から火を吹くとか、手から電撃を放つみたいなものじゃないよね。
Those would just be magic, and if physical harm was the aim, guns or missiles would do a far better job and are far scarier.
核ミサイルみたいな強さが出せるってこと？
I'd say that would be an incredible power in one sense of the word, but I don't think something so corporeal would be as described as a miracle. Even the power to destroy suns wouldn't fit. It doesn't have the charm, the otherworldly feeling of power that would grant one leadership status. You don't need a demon's power to cause violence and mayhem. War and strife are already abundant in this world.
じゃあ、普通なことじゃないすごい力ってことかな。
Mary tilts her head further and suddenly grins.
時間を操作するようなのは強い力じゃないかな。スタンド能力もラスボスは時間関係だし。
違うよ。Yeah, I came to the conclusion that it would be a more conceptual power, like controlling space or time.
あれ？これも何かピンとこない？
Mary's eyes widen as she realizes she hasn't followed the logic through fully.
あとは、昨日話した言霊の力とか、瞬間移動とか、未来予知とか、人の心を読めるとか、触れただけで大怪我とか不治の病を治して。
There, Mary falls silent. Her eyes waver as sweat beads up on her neck. Seems like she's finally understood what I was getting at. The power to heal injuries and illness. If you follow that thought further, you reach my conclusion.
死んだ人を生き返らせる奇跡。
I love the sprite. I love the trauma face. Right. The power to revive the dead. The main reason Christ is known as the savior of mankind isn't because of all the tales of his many miracles. It's because of the last miracle. The resurrection of Christ. How he overcame death. I think this is what the demons want from me. Without death in this world, the concept of life would also collapse. People would lose their moral, their reasons for living. Everyone would end up just the same as vampires who grow tired of living. The demons would get their desired banquet from a world turned upside down. Mary's lost for words. The smile disappears from her face. For the first time, I see her shaken. Her face goes blue, then red, then white. She shakes her head to extinguish the hopes and fears welling up inside. She could almost be one of the girls before I comfort them. So, she's thinking the same thing I did. What would become of the world is, as a matter of fact, inconsequential. What shakes us are our own selfish wishes. I could bring the girl I killed back to life, and I could do the same for your parents. Not as I am right now, of course, but I could if I accepted these demonic powers. It would be a miracle. Mary clamps her eyes shut. I nod, expressionless. It wouldn't be some sort of endless miracle. I just think that those who lost their lives unfairly have the right to be brought back. They wouldn't have wanted to die like that. They could live and be happy like they were supposed to. Mary's scream echoes through the chapel. My words are drowned out as the room seems to shake. No, it isn't the room that's shaking, it's me. Mary has grabbed at the shirt over my chest. Being a vampire hasn't made her any stronger than you would expect a girl to be. She hangs her head, bites her lip, and then takes a deep breath before looking back at me.
いつくん、やめて。それはダメ。そんなこと考えるのは絶対にやめて。
Her red eyes stare right into mine. Perhaps she's using her powers of mesmeration. Perhaps it's taking everything she has not to use her powers of mesmeration on me. Either way, it's not having any effect. I say nothing but tilt my head to the side. This again surprises Mary. I love this face. I love this face. 悔しいの顔。とっても好きよ。Then she lets go of my shirt and forces a smile to cover her face.
冗談。
The conversation wasn't a joke, but I don't think I could bring someone back to life. My face remains expressionless. I really couldn't. I brought it up to try and shake Mary's will, but in the end I'm just as shaken. I can't take it. It's my fault that a girl died. I want to use these demonic powers to help people, to save people. Your parents were murdered by a passing burglar. That's the perfect reason to bring someone back to life. But I can't do it. I press my words out as tears fall to the floor. Oh, we're all crying. Okay, we're all crying. Not my tears, though.
私の両親のこと知ってたんだ。
Yeah, Sorry.
気にしてないよ。あからさまに隠してたのは私だもん。
Mary seems to be regaining her footing faster than me, her usual smile almost back in full force. But it's a lonely smile. A smile with 100 years of sadness behind it. Why do you think it's wrong to bring people back to life, Mary? I stare into her eyes as she thinks, carefully choosing her words.
私の両親は本当は事故じゃなくて強盗に殺された。何も特別なことなんてない。いつも通りのある日の夜に強盗を最初に見つけたのは私だった。最初に見つかって最初に刺されたのは私。寝る前にトイレに行って部屋に戻ろうとしたら廊下に男の人が立っていた。手に包丁を持っていたけれど私は何も怖がらずに「どうしましたか?」と近づいた。私はこの家では怖いことなんて一つも起きないと思っていたの。だって礼拝堂があって神様が見守ってくれていたし、温室の花はいつでも綺麗だったから。
Mary bites her lip and gives a small shake of her head.
だけど刺された。
Unconsciously, a hand moves to her side.
気づいたら廊下に倒れていて、何が何だか分からなくて、最初は痛みはなくて、その代わり熱くて、すごく息苦しかった。すぐに激痛が走って悲鳴を上げた。その声で両親がやってきて、私の名前を叫んで夫に見させた。お父さんは男の人だから抵抗しようとしたけど、そのせいで何度も刺されて最初に死んだ。お母さんも倒れながら娘だけは助けてくれってお願いしててもダメだった。もう一度刺されて、お母さんは最後に私の方を見て笑ったの。心配しないで、怖がらないで、あなたは生きて。
Mary. I find myself saying her name without thinking. I've been listening so attentively that the sound of my own voice takes me by surprise. I'm about to tell her there's no need to force herself to keep going when she smiles again.
大丈夫。別に話したくないことじゃないから。ずっと誰かに話したかった。シンプ様。
She sighs to calm herself down.
不思議なんだけど、私を刺した男の人の顔は私は全然覚えてないの。怒ってたのか、その人も怖がっていたのか、無表情だったのかわからない。はっきりと覚えているのは、私を殺そうとした人じゃなくて、お母さんの笑顔だけ。
I hope that guy is dead.
で、私が死にそうになってる時、血の匂いに誘われて、あの吸血鬼の女の人が現れた。マスターは私と違ってとても力が強かったから、強盗はあっさりと倒しちゃった。あとは昨日話した通りになるんだけど、この屋敷を去る時にマスターが訪ねてきた。あの男を殺さなくていいの。
Goosebumps spread over my skin. The girl the same age as me, or she would have been back then, filled with hatred that would drive her to murder. Did she find it in herself to spare him? Would killing him even have been enough? But I believe in her. Another sad smile appears on Mary's face.
そう、
You didn't kill him.
私はその男を殺さなかった。
Why? That's a good question! Why? I almost asked before stopping myself. I'm sure she'd asked herself that question enough. Killing him would have doomed her to eternal suffering, I'd imagined.
どうして殺さなかったのか、いろいろな言葉で説明できるだろうけど、ちゃんとした理由なんてないと思う。多分それがあなたが人に生き返らせちゃいけないと感じる理由と同じことなんだと思う。
You're right. I nod 3 times. I'm sure that's exactly it.
ねえ、リツくん、私とリツくんはさ、吸血鬼と闇の王子様で、もう存在からして悪って感じなんだろうけど、でもそんなの何の関係もないんだよ。
Oh, so it's like your nature does not define you?
特別な力があるかどうかも関係ない。
Like you can defy your nature? Is this what that's about?
もしも自分のすることに疑問を持ったときは、自分は大事にして、周りの人も大事にすればいいだけだと思う。私は私で、君は君なんだから。
No, I don't. She doesn't want revenge. She's a good girl. Now her smile is completely back to usual. A smile worth 100 years. So, it's time. Our entire conversation has been leading up to this point. In that case, why... I grab hold of her wrist. Why do you want to kill yourself? I mean, I kind of drew that conclusion when she said she'd had enough. She'd had a complete loss for words. My power is taking effect over her, blocking out her surprise or any desire to lie or cover up the truth. Her silence gives me a clear-cut answer. So I was right. I really didn't want to be. Our previous conversation had been a distraction, a setup to my surprise attack to reveal the truth. I mean, you kind of laid it out pretty clearly. You said you were tired, you wanted to come home, and you were done. She mutters. Her expression is not one of anger or sadness, but resignation. No. Your smile, Mary, is beautiful, serene, and not very vampire-y at all. She hasn't grown tired of living. 100 years is the... demarcation point. She planned to end things this way from the very beginning. That's why she'd ended her journey and came home. But you said you'd had enough, which is also what you said about your master.
それ、調子に乗って喋りすぎた。
Mary shakes her head in disbelief. I'm about to dig deeper when... What? Am I holding your hand too tightly? What? Thinking she's trying to escape, I hold on tight. But that isn't the reason for her desperation. Wow, that looks really painful. A thin ray of sun is streaming through the window, burning her hand as it passes over. The sun? I've been too focused on the conversation. It's not just her hand that's in pain. She's squatting to the floor, her eyes clenched shut. Just seeing the light is burning at her. Back to the house, quickly! I whip off my jacket and wrap it around her head. Then I hoist her into my arms and run back to the residence proper. You know, if you're a vampire, you have to commit suicide. That's like the most painful way to do it. It's just standing out in the sun. You'd think there would be a less painful way. Not that I condone it. I don't want her to die. Are you okay now? I turned to Mary, having pulled the thick curtains closed.
うん、
Oh, whoops. Wrong
大
thing.
丈夫。
She takes my jacket off her head and blinks her eyes a few times. I walk over and inspect her hand. It's healed.
治るのは早いから。
She flaps her hand around to show that she's good as new.
焼け焦げになるのも早いけどね。
That's not funny. Sorry, I totally forgot the sun was coming up.
それは私もだから。
She scratches her head.
死のうとしてるのバレちゃった。
She says like a kid being told off.
でもこれで何も隠すことがなくなってすっきりしたかな。
Why? There's no need to ask. The reason she's contemplating suicide has to be the reason I think it is. Vampires are different than demons. Their hearts are human. Their bodies may be immortal, but one day their hearts will die. Won't you reconsider? Yeah, please reconsider! I sit down on the sofa with a sigh. Mary remains calm and smiles.
何度も考え直したけど、
No!
今の私はとっても元気で絶対に人間の血を
No!
断言でも
No!
次の100
No,
年
no, no!
わからない。
It's okay, you can just suck the blood of bad people like criminals.
その次の100年は絶対に
Or
誰かの血
Or
を吸
go
う
to a hospital and get some blood. That's what Twilight did. I think. Her eyes go distant.
自分の心が擦り切れて何も感じなくなった時、きっと私は吸血鬼の仲間が欲しくなる。たまたま出くわした交通事故の被害者とか病気の子供に生きたくないかって。
Like the vampire who found you did.
そう。人は多分私に人の心とお日様の匂いを感じる。
Hi, I didn't come here to cry today. I came here to have fun playing eroge. I didn't come here to cry today.
自分がなくしてしまったものを取り戻せればと思ったんだよ。でも手遅れだった。
Mary stands up, smiles, and pats me on the head.
君は優しくていい子だから。
No!
あえてはっきりと言う。
No! No!
お願い。
No!
私を人間のまま
No
しなさい。
way! No! I can't reply. I just hang my head while she gently, like a mother, strokes my head. As a priest, I've learned how to deal with suicidal people and how to talk them out of it. You don't negate how the person feels, but you remind them of their family and friends and teach them about people who got through similar situations. Yeah, you'll never get to enjoy food, or have another thought, or be conscious, or see a sunrise, or see a sunset, or anything. God, Elo, great timing. Don't let the cunning die. Amazing. Way to read the room. Amazing. But all the people Mary cares about have been gone for 100 years at this point. Not to mention all the ethical questions that arise from a situation like this. Someone with a terminal illness may be given the options of removing life support or assisted suicide, both of which may be considered tantamount to actual suicide in one's faith. I don't know. If I, like God forbid, if I had a terminal illness, I would want to get everything I wanted to do done. I would want to meet all my Oshis. I would want to publish a book. I would want to publish a game. I would want to meet my Oshis again. I would want to make a film. I got lots of stuff I want to do. You will not eat again. But food is good! You don't understand how good a bite of food can be. Especially when you haven't been eating in 100 years. This is a problem that straddles the intersection of medicine, law, faith, and personal beliefs. There's no one rule to fit all situations.
朝ごはん食べない？
No, you kind of ruined my appetite. No, I don't want to eat, thanks. I'm not feeling all that hungry right now. I don't feel like going to class today either. Yeah, if a little loli vampire was like, I'm gonna go kill myself, I of course wouldn't want to leave her alone! I feel like Mary is going to disappear the moment I take my eyes off of her. Won't you have any regrets? I ask, desperate for a thread of hope.
ないよ。
Also, there's no tomorrow, so you'll never know. What if you think of a regret? You'll never know, because it's too late! Never the answer. She says with a smile and a shake of her head.
ちゃんと言うと、願っていたことが3つ残っていたけど、そのうちの2つはリツくんが叶えてくれた。
What was the third wish? I did?
たった一人でいいから、私の事情を全部知ってくれて、受け入れてくれる人が欲しかった。
Just marry her and make sure she doesn't do it. How do you marry a vampire?
ね。
And the other one?
もう一つはちょっと照れくさいんだけど。
What?
やっぱり一度くらい
I was gonna say a kiss.
男の子とデートみたいなことをしてみたかったかな。
A date? I don't remember us going on a date. I mean, I've never left this academy in my entire life, so dates are a foreign concept to me. But I'll get what she was referring to. How I led her around the academy last night. She saved that small moment as a memory of a fun date. No matter how small and inconsequential it was.
ねえ、リツくん。ご飯食べよう。
No thanks! I'm not gonna leave you alone!
きっと幸せだ。
I guess. Realizing that she's not going to vanish this instant, I nod and agree. I stand up and then ask, Hey Mary, what was the last thing, the one I didn't grant? I clutch at the last thread of hope, but her smile betrays the harsh truth.
もう一度、お日様の眩しさと暖かさを感じたい。
I mean, if you just go walk out in the sun, you'll feel it! For a short period of time!
私、寒いのは苦手だから。それが、私の最後の夢で、すぐに叶うことなんだ。
No! I did not sign up for suicidal loli. I signed up for fun. After that, I eat breakfast without tasting it, her smile watching over me the whole time. Not wanting to spend a moment away from her, I call up the academy to let them know I won't be in today. The fireplace crackles, giving the light to the reception room where curtains block the sun. Can I save? Mary's poured herself some tea and taken a book from the study, which she's now reading. I imagine this is usually when she sleeps, but I can see she's being considerate and staying where I can see her. Occasionally, she'll raise her head, lock eyes with me, and smile. Then she'll stare over at the meager sunlight creeping past the curtain. Oh! She stares in longing for the sun that will herald the end to her journey and bring her home. But it's gonna hurt a lot, you know? She just had her hand and that hurts so much. I've spent this whole time trying to think of ways to talk her out of it.
明日。
No! What if you just tie her up? Huh? What if you just tie her up and stick her in your room? Forever. It's the first I've heard from her in hours.
明日の朝日を
No!
私は
No! Why bring all your stuff up here if you weren't planning on staying a while?
本当はね、クリスマスとお正月くらい
Oh god, on your birthday? That's the most depressing thing I can think of! But because I've been found out, she's doing it tomorrow. I don't care if she consents or not, I'm tying her up and keeping her alive! For my sake, she'll be gone before you can form any real attachment. Buddy, the attachment is there! When's your birthday?
6月。私は夏生まれ。
Oh god. With that, she goes back to reading her book. I feel disappointed she doesn't ask about my birthday. Perhaps she's worried asking may upset me since I was abandoned. I can't find the words to save her. There are no words to change the mind of someone so certain. And her feelings aren't even driven by negative emotions, so my powers are useless to stop her. The issue is that death is her savior. The thoughts are heading towards death. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! Lock her in a room! Lock her in a room! So she can't escape! Ridiculous. No, that's a good idea. Let's do that! Let's do that! But not the most ridiculous I've ever had. Oh, that's not so good. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't force her. Maybe don't force yourself on her. Yeah, maybe don't. That's not so good. I mean, I like non-con. I think it's hot. But I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be okay with it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I can force her to have sex with me and make her know the affection and warmth of another. I don't think that's the best idea. Locking her up, fine. Non-conning, I mean, I'd like to see it, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like it. That one goes beyond absurd. Well, this isn't eroge. All I have are the most depraved of solutions. I may as well ask the devil at this point. But would that even help? How much would I really be saving Mary if I resorted to wicked ways? Some of those may lead death as the preferable option, which is no different to now. Besides, there would be some form of compensation to pay. I'm beat. Hey, listen. Keeping her in a room to keep her alive is one thing. Forcing yourself on her is not. They're different. I sigh in submission. Mary raises her head. Just go the undead route. All of this thinking in silence isn't giving me anything but a headache.
ちょっと面白かったけどね。
Oh, I'm so glad you're finding it funny. Is there anything else you would like to do? Smaller things? I ask both to kill time and in hopes of a hint.
そうだね。ここが学園になってたこと。
We can do that!
もう一回
We can do that!
学生になって
We'll make you a student and we can do that! Yep, just stay alive!
そのくらい。あ、嘘。あとはお夕飯の後のデザート。
We can do that too!
服が食べたい。
We can do that too! Whatever you want! The sweet mochi things?
そう。甘さと酸っぱさの奇跡なコラボレーション。
I don't have any, but I could go buy some?
大丈夫。荷物を取りに麓の町に行った時コンビニで買ったから2つあるから後で一緒に食べよ。
Oh no. How very prepared of you. It was our last meal. So the academy, huh?
夜に忍び込もうとか考えるかもだけど、私の言う学園は昼間の賑やかなもののことだから。
Would you not crush my hopes before they're even fully formed?
お姉ちゃんだからね。
お姉ちゃんなんかじゃないよ! She's playing the age card now. I'm not so adept at dealing with older women. Not out of hatred or anything, just my experiences with them since birth have left me being fawned upon often. Still, I'm going to do what I can. I checked the time on my phone to see it's already past 3 in the afternoon. I'm gonna head out quickly. You,
リツくんに嘘をついて消えたりはしないよ。そんなことしたら余計に恨まれちゃうし。明日の朝。
Okay. I stand up and head out. Come on, guy! Do something! I can't say I've ever considered the sun's touch before, but today its light is dazzling. So she hates the cold, huh? Only being able to go out at night certainly isn't going to raise one's opinion of cold weather. A lot of girls don't deal well with the cold, mind you. I muttered to myself and then quickly set about my tasks. It doesn't take me all that long, and I get back home approximately an hour after I left. There's music. Okay, you're here? I'm back. I fall silent as I enter the reception room. I don't instantly see Mary, and for a moment I panic, but she's sleeping. Yeah, get that nap in before it's nap forever time. She's just lying down asleep on the sofa. Her face looks so peaceful, you wouldn't think she was about to die. What a kid. Or maybe this is the face of someone who's accepted death. What is your solution, Elo? I place a bag I grabbed from the academy down beside her and brush a stray strand of hair from her cheek. Put her on top of the fridge. That's the same thing I said. Put her in a room. I consider picking her up and taking her to bed, but I'm worried my touch will wake her. Instead, I grab 2 sheets from the bed in my room and bring them down. One I lay over her. The other I wrap myself in and sit on the floor so I can see her face. You're not alone. I swear I'll be with you when you wake. A few more hours pass. Mary is still asleep. I stand up and peer through the curtains. The sun is beginning to set. Darkness encroaching on the world. Night has come calling at last. My usual gloom from the cold is replaced by relief. I contemplate making Mary something to eat, but I don't know what she would want, and I don't have much of an appetite either. It's only when I sit back down do I notice that her eyes are open. She remains lying, her red eyes staring into mine. How beautiful. Hi, Nekuro. We're at like a very important part of the story. Be prepared to cry. Good evening.
起きた時に誰かがいると安心しちゃう。
Mary sits up slowly. Is it nighttime?
もう夜？
Yeah.
そう。
She notices the bag beside her. Oh, I picked that up when I went out. It's for you.
プレゼントって大好き。
Me too. Me too, girl. She rummages through the bag and then stares blankly at its contents.
これって制服？
I can't help you go out during the day, but I thought wearing it might get you in the mood at least.
気分、コスプレ、制服。
You know it's not what I meant.
ありがとう。
I hope it fits. It's the smallest spare uniform they had in the office. You can't be much over 5 feet, right? I am 5 foot. That's... Hey, excuse you. I'm... Wow. Called out for my height.
まだ 成長期だから。
I can tell she's a little annoyed. Probably got turned into a vampire before she finished growing. You don't have to wear it now, just whenever you feel like it. I imply in a last vain attempt that she could wear them tomorrow. I thought I'd make dinner. Is there anything you'd like?
今日はいいや。
What? Oh,
いつくんは？
me neither.
ちゃんとご飯食べないとダメだよ。
She says, ignoring the hypocrisy. I guess I'll just make some tea.
今度こそ紅茶で。
Yeah.
あと、もう夜ならせっかくだし温室でお茶会にしよう。
Sure. Planning to go along with whatever she asked for tonight, I head towards the kitchen. I boil the water and consider brewing plum kombucha again as a joke, but decide better of it. With the tea set and the biscuits ready, I head over to the greenhouse. A while later, the two of us under the cherry blossoms and moonlight. Oh, I'm sorry. The two of us have tea under the cherry blossoms and moonlight. Words are sparse, petals dancing their descent into our teacups. The time passes in an instant, even though it usually passes so slow when you're doing nothing. Although it's bad manners, I find myself checking my phone for the time often. The time it reads is 5:30 a.m. Daybreak is approaching! The sun begins to rise at 6 this time of year.
ねえ、いつくん。
You change your mind? Yeah?
あんまり楽しい話にならないから一度だけし
No!
か言わないけど。
No! I'm not listening!
ごめんね。
It's fine.
でも変な3日間だったね。
She looks up at the cherry blossoms. That was where I found her hovering 2 days prior. I was really shocked to see her floating in the air there.
そう、羽があるから飛びたいんだけど浮くことしかできなくて練習中だったの。
Come to think of it, where did those wings go? It doesn't look like she has wings under her clothes.
ああ、私もどうなってるかよくわからないけど。
I just assumed they were
なんか
folded.
こう出したい時に出せるの。
I just assumed they were folded behind her back. That's a strange power.
でも私とリツくんの出会いは偶然じゃなくて運命だったんだね。ああ、その前に自殺させちゃった子がいたことを皮肉で言ってるんじゃなくてね。むしろ逆。
How so?
リツくんはずっとその子の死を背負って生きてて、これからもずっと背負っていくつもりなんだろうけど。
I just want to say, I really like how the environment is in 3D. The leaves and the teapot. I really like the 3D environment and the 2D sprites.
その子と似たような立場の私が許すよ。
She speaks softly, gently.
神父様のお仕事は人の罪や後悔を許すってそう言ってあげること。みんな本当は神様に謝ってるんじゃなくて誰かにもう苦しまなくていいんだよって言ってもらいたいんだよ。それが救いだから。だけど神父様は誰にも罪の告白ができないでしょ。
I imagine a priest would confess to another priest.
だからきっと神様は私をリツくんに出会わせたんだよ。もう苦しまなくてもいいんだよ。幸せになってもいいんだよって。
I don't think this can absolve me of my sins. But if they don't, that means my entire job is pointless. I want you to reconsider. Switch topics. I can't think of a reason to persuade or convince you, but I like you, and I don't want you to die. My emotions come to the surface. Of course, when I say I like her, I don't mean romantically. I just think that she's a good person.
うん。わかってる。
But
でも、ありがとう。
oh, having decided only to say sorry once, this time she gives me her thanks. Then she swallows what's left of the tea in her cup before standing up.
じゃあね。
No! 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 Not one more word is said as she leaves the greenhouse. I imagine she's headed towards the chapel. She'll offer up prayer until morning, when she'll open the door to greet the winter sun. And then she'll die. I don't chase after her. I don't break down either. I just sip my cold tea. Maybe there's something wrong with me, but by knowing this would happen, it hasn't come as a shock at all. I couldn't do it.
まあ、そうなるでしょうね。
Not you. A flippant tone comes crashing through the silence. Ah! Wow! Way to be like super... what's the word I'm looking for? Not mindful! Will she explode? She'll probably just burn.
真打ちは遅れてやってくるものでしょ。
You just hate Mary. You do.
それはそうですよ。あれはリーチ様にとって良い影響を与えすぎる。この場合の良いも人間基準で、悪魔にとっては悪いという意味です。それが自分で死んでくれるつもりなら、僕が余計なことをして気が変わるきっかけになるようなミスはしません。
You suck.
そもそもあの女は場違いだ。これはあなたと僕らの舞台。ミスキャストにはとっとと退場してもらって
I really don't like
劇
you.
を演じましょう。
Really don't like you. You're so easy to figure out. It's strange that I don't even find myself annoyed. Humans, they take time to figure out, but angels and demons are bound to their existence, incapable of change. Angels only perform good deeds, and demons amount to no more than evil. Yours is a pitiful existence, restricted to only the path you know.
そう。確かに妙なことに、僕たちは超常の存在でありながら、いつまでも人間に勝てない。
The devil's in agreement with me.
あなた方は無力でありながら、その心は天使と悪魔を行き来することができる。
What? How do I save Mary? I stared down at my phone, expressionless.
死こそ救い。
Shut up! Tell me how to save her!
それより、あの女を追いかけなくてよいのですか？
I wouldn't be able to do anything if I did.
いいではありませんか。何もできず、しかし、お互いに別れを惜しむ悲劇こそが大衆に受けるもの。
I'm seriously ready to commit violence! I hate her!
どうぞどうぞ。僕のことは気にせず。ちなみに、
Ah!
あと15分ほどで日が昇ります。
I remain silent. Guy! Forget the tea! Forget the tea! The fact that the devil specifically mentioned time has given me conviction. There must be something I can do to save her in the time I have. I sense the irritation in the silence behind the phone. I drink my tea. The aroma reaches my nose. I have to remain in control of myself. Stay calm, not allow my emotions to get the better of me. As for why you never win, it's your arrogance that makes you short-sighted. The devil roars with laughter.
まさにまさに、その冷徹さこそがあなたの本質。普通ならもっとこう情緒的に焦るものでしょうに。
answer my question, then you'll get your compensation.
どのような質問で彼女を救うおつもりで
If there's a way I can make it so Mary Harker can go into the sun, that I can return to her the 100 years she's lost and allow her to go to school? I worded my question fully and carefully to avoid any tricks. This is the only solution. If I can just do something about the sun, the creation of God that nurtures life, then she can live.
ありますよ。ありますとも、その方法が。あと13分。しかし、僕はその質問には答えない。
I hate you.
わざわざと、むざむざと、あの女を生かすようなことはいたしません。
Even if I offer you my life?
あなたは確かに僕らの主だが、
What if I order you? What if I order you?
あの女が死んで、二度も人を助けられなかった苦しみが、あなたを真の主へと変貌させる。
I see. 12 minutes left. I stand up, clenching my phone. Say.
どうして私を殺したの？
Enough. I've had enough. That's all I can do to control myself. Yeah, give it to her. Listen to me well, you cursed devil. I grunt, my phone almost crushed in my fist. All the pent-up anger rises to my head and my vision goes red. I'll admit it. I'm a liar, I'm selfish, cold, and arrogant. A bastard who won't allow anything in this world to go against my wishes. So if she dies, I will find you, and I will kill you! I'm not the savior of demon kind or whatever, but you see this man right here? He will do whatever it takes by whatever means necessary to ensure your death! Can you tell the difference between a threat and the truth? Yeah! Don't make me repeat myself. Perhaps, just maybe, some warmth.
まあ、あなたの脅しに屈したわけではありません。
Oh yeah, I will!
別に僕はたまに僕らの主としてではなく、だが僕も二度はない。
9 minutes left.
そして
But let me ask you this.
あなた
You have a choice to make.
僕が
Oh, I'm sorry, that's her line! Whoops!
一度だけ
Whoops, that was her line.
チャンスがある。メアリー・ハーク以前自殺した少女の魂を地獄から救うか。
I'm obviously gonna save Mary. That girl's already dead. Mary! My answer is immediate. Now I truly have killed the other girl.
あなたの血を流せなさい。
What? I'm at a loss for words. That's it? That's all it takes to save her? I hold back the urge to run to her as I confirm the truth. I'm making a deal with the devil here.
今のあなたに確実な奇跡を起こす力はない。血は流れている。可能性だけならある。信じて。
On that word, I go running from the greenhouse. How long? Last how many minutes? I don't have time to check as I race down the corridors. Before long, I burst through the chapel doors. Mary doesn't stir at the loud bang. She's before the altar, changed into her uniform, offering up prayer. I know what she's thinking. She knew I would come here, unable to give up on her. But seeing her wearing the present I got for her would ease my desperation. And also that, no matter what happened, her determination to greet death would go unshaken. Very cinematic. I head straight for the altar, toss aside a candle, and raise the needle of the stand to my wrist. Then I cut. Whoa. At last, Mary realizes that things aren't going as she predicted. Perhaps it's the scent of blood. I dangle my hand, blood running from my wrist to my fingertips in front of her face. Drink it! She's in shock. Both my actions and my cold, authoritative voice. At the same time, her cheeks redden and her eyes narrow. Fresh, warm blood is a sweet delicacy for vampires, and Mary is no different. But, no more buts. If you're gonna die anyway, you may as well drink someone's blood once. She tries to resist. But her lips are parting, her tongue trembling as it pushes through. Her hands fall out of prayer as she makes to save the precious blood from becoming waste on the floor. Now on her face is the look of rapture. I place a blood-ridden fingertip against her tongue. Mary slurps at the blood, excitedly drinking it down, while just barely avoiding biting straight down on my finger. I hear her gulping. In her clumsy haste, blood spills from the corners of her lips, but she pays it no heed. Mary groans as she shoots up them. Fearfully, she wipes her mouth and steps away from me. She's confused, panicking. We forced her to drink blood. I don't answer, but I look up at the stained glass. I can feel the faint light pouring through. It's daybreak. Mary screams again. I still refuse to answer, this time grabbing her arm with my bloody hand and leading her over to the door. To start with, I have to drag her. But when she realizes we're heading outside, she walks freely. The night is over. No matter what happens next. Mary. I speak her name as I place my hand on the door. I flash her a smile, replacing all the smiles she's given me. There's no prayer to God. If you die, then I'll be following right behind you. I open the door before she can scream. This eroge is beautiful. This CG is beautiful. This is why I love eroge. The impact, the emotions, the characters. What greets us is a perfectly ordinary sight. First morning's light reflecting off of the snow. Birds chirping despite the harsh cold. A beautiful winter morning. Mary collapses to her knees in shock and stares up at the sky. Up at the sky that changes from dark indigo to bright blue. It doesn't burn out her eyes as it did yesterday. She's able to stare at the dazzling sun, and there's no chance of her looking away. She screams, and then tears pull in her red eyes, before immediately spilling out. Again she screams, cries echo. Like a child, she puts on no pretenses. Her emotions are allowed to manifest, now that there's no longer a need to hold them back. 100 years ago, when she was born, she would have cried like this. Now at long last, she can cry again. A long night she walked, a long journey she completed, and now she regained the warmth and brightness of the sun she thought lost. It's over. Or maybe it's just beginning. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I stand behind Mary, looking up at the sun with her. To me, it's the same as it's always been, blinding enough to make me shield my eyes. I notice that blood is still flowing from the hand I raised to my brow. It's a pretty deep wound. It might be permanent damage. Well, never mind. I have no special feelings for the sun, unlike Mary. But I can feel its warmth, the light that nurtures life. And then my phone begins to vibrate. I hadn't noticed, but I must have kept holding onto it with my good hand ever since I left the greenhouse. I don't recall switching it to silent, though. I answered the call. Hello? No immediate reply means it's not the ill-mannered devil I was expecting. I do hear someone breathing, though. I press the phone to my ear. The words flow freely from me. I didn't abandon you. I just wanted to be normal for once in my life. I didn't decide on someone to reject. It just happened to be you. It was chance. Though, you're the reason I won't abandon anyone ever again. You were the first person I couldn't save, and I'll make sure you're the last. I swear it. Sorry. I won't die for you, but I'll come join you someday. If you please wait until then. I hear a small murmur before the line drops. I lose my grip on my phone and it clutters to the ground. Tears begin to fall from my left eye. My night is now over too. That day was a burst of summer in midwinter. Mary spent the whole day looking up at the sky, and I spent it watching over her. Very bittersweet. Oh, we have the opening! We gotta watch it. Mary Hako. 黒崎さよ。海の明かり。 Wow. I'll start the into the song. I feel like that was a massive spoiler, but why would they have it in their opening? Aoi Tori, the beginning. Night gives way to day, the first day of a brand new life. All right. Seems like a good time to stop.
Aoi Tori.
All right. Very sad, very tearful gameplay this time around. I really kept delaying this playthrough because I knew I was gonna cry. I knew it's so sad. Anyway, go play it yourself. I really recommend it. I played it in Japanese, the trial version, which ends like right about here, where the trial version ends. So, I haven't played more than this. Long as there is County I support, okay. I'm glad you stopped by. So yeah, that was it for today. I will see you next week on Wednesday. We're gonna be streaming on Wednesday. We're gonna be playing some other eroge, I forgot. Just as a reminder, I have an original song coming out, in a week or two. Thank you, Neko! Thank you! I can't see what it is, but thank you! Just as a reminder, we have an original song coming out in a week or two. Please look forward to it. And also, I have commissions open. I would really appreciate it if anybody was interested. I'm trying to raise money for some more additions to the eroge project, and I would also like to be able to maybe pay bills if you want to. Only if you want to. Thank you for the stream. I was enjoying listening during work. I'm sorry if you had to listen to me sniffle and cry. Poor Maddie-chan, かわいそうよ。生きているなのに。It was so sad. I love this game. It's so good. I don't know how much more I can play. There might be guidelines as to how much more I can stream it. May have to switch to POV to play more. But beautiful game. Love the writing. It's beautiful. It's emotional. It's tragic. The characters are really well written. The artwork is beautiful. The backgrounds, the CG backgrounds, it's just the beautiful artwork. The music. If I want to make myself cry, I just listen to the music box version of the intro. I just listen to the music box version of the intro because it's very sad. It's so good. Now I have to do Mary's route. I don't care about anyone else but Mary. I know there's an Moto. And I know there's maybe another vampire that we saw in the opening. Anyway, so thank you so much for coming. Please don't forget to attend the premiere of my original song, please. And yeah, if you want to, please commission me. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I'm getting a little desperate. Please. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. I hope you all cried with me. I need to go have a good hot dinner now and hug my cat. You should all do the same. Okay. Well, that's it for today, everybody. I really appreciate you coming by, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!